Finding a career that will support you and your family without getting a 4-year college degree might be more doable than you think. That's because many of the well-paying and in-demand jobs in Ohio don't require a bachelor's degree or even an associate's. An industry-recognized credential or certificate is all you really need to get started. And for adults, there are many ways to earn those. One proven strategy for getting to work is by going through one of the more than 50 Ohio Technical Centers, or OTCs, located throughout the state. So what are OTCs?
OTCs are accredited post-secondary institutions for people who already have a high school diploma that are trying to gain skills and certifications that lead to good jobs.
This is Brett VISGER. He formerly worked in academic affairs at the Ohio Department of Higher Education. They're focused on making sure technical training throughout the state is effective and practical for students of all ages, including adults enrolled in OTCs.
They've been around for 50 years. They were born out of high school career tech programs. They recognized that a lot of these programs were sitting quietly at night and they needed to help address adults, and so they started to offer night classes. They've since expanded. They're no longer just night classes. Whether you're just starting in a career or making a career change, there really is opportunity for folks in a year or less to get labor market demanded skills and certification that employers are looking for, and leverages to additional degrees if they want to continue.
So let's start with what areas of training these Ohio Technical Centers offer, and why. Since they're located all across the state, each center is aligned with local labor needs. The career training may vary, but it will always include what's in demand near you.
There is a range: healthcare, manufacturing, incredible amount of advanced manufacturing, looking at robotics and doing industrial maintenance, computers, digital media, construction, all sorts of things that are important hands-on jobs that pay family-sustaining wages.
Plugging yourself into an industry that needs talent can be a game changer. We're talking about going from minimum wage or slightly above up to $17 or $20 an hour. That could be a difference of more than $15,000 a year.
Everything inside this tray is sterile.
Now you might be thinking, that sounds great, but what about the costs? Adult learners at OTCs do have to pay some tuition. It depends on the career pathway, but on average, adult learners may spend between a few $100s and $10,000 to skill up at an OTC. A short-term, part-time program will likely be lower cost and lead you to a single credential, while on the higher end, a full-time, longer program will likely lead to multiple credentials, therefore the higher cost. Of course, it helps that these centers are accredited.
Students who go to them are eligible for federal financial aid. You could get Pell Grants or loans to help offset the costs. And the costs of the program are often very inclusive. All the labs, all the equipment, all the things that they need for their career.
Because OTCs are directly aligned with industry needs, employment prospects after going through the program are typically very strong.
They often have partnerships with businesses, so there's often waiting lists for, the businesses are anticipating when somebody finishes. Many of them have career services centers that help students develop resumes, reach out and apply for businesses, and get those jobs after they're done.
So there are supports as you go through and as you're leaving the program.
One of the most positive things about OTCs is that they have a very high completion rate. Over 75% of students statewide who start programs at OTCs finish and get the credential they need to get a good job, which is actually a really significant number.
A few reasons might be that the program can be completed within weeks or months, and that you often have peer support since many cohorts go through the entire program together. Another important factor is that the schedules are adapted to the needs of adults.
For a person trying to raise a family, OTCs offer a great opportunity because they're offered at consistent times and in consistent ways. They can predict what their needs are for childcare or moving around the job. It's the magic of predictable time, a cohort, and comprehensive programming that leads to it.
So whether you're looking for a short-term way to increase your income or want to level up your skills in a hands-on way, Ohio Technical Centers might be an affordable and supportive way to achieve your career goals. Because at OTCs, it's all about getting to work.